Welcome to Binge-Worthy Network. From his upbringing to his current affairs, allow me to show you why they no longer cast Jaden Smith. Also, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. In the world of Hollywood, a legacy can be just as important as talent. And for many stars on TV, movies, and music, and more, try to get their kids a chance to shine like they have and make a name for themselves in the business. And a great example of this would be Jaden Smith. Jaden's father is, of course, the legendary Will Smith, who bursted out of the scene from his music and then became a sitcom star at The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Once he went on to movies, he became a major star, grossing in at least 8 films that hit over $100 million. And he's still doing major films to this day, including being a part of a $1 billion grossing Aladdin live action film. So when he got the chance to bring his son Jaden into the mix, you can bet he did. Jaden's first appearance was in The Pursuit of Happiness, which he starred alongside with Will. As a side note, Will was nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars for this role. This helped kickstart the series of other roles for Jaden, including a big breakout role in the modern remake of The Karate Kid alongside Jackie Chan. Despite the film being successful, a sequel was announced but never came to fruition. The big turning point for Jaden, though, was in 2013 when him and his father again teamed up for the movie After Earth. Usually you think the film, given Smith's ability to perform, would be a major success, but it actually wasn't. The movie only did decent at the box office and was critically panned by everyone. Even Will Smith got blasted for a rigid performance during the film. After seeing all the dislikes from the film, Jaden Smith decided it was time to take a step back from acting for a while and work on his music. He became a rapper and worked on many singles and albums, and also sang alongside musical artists like Justin Bieber, Kid Cudi, and more. He even talked about who inspired him to become a singer. Kurt Cobain inspired me, Kid Capri inspired me, Kanye, all of my homies inspired me, but the biggest inspiration of my life would be Kid Cudi. And Smith also considered his father, Will, as an inspiration, saying he started in music and transitioned to movies. I started with movies and then transitioned to music. I look at him and use it as a blueprint of how good a person he is, but not necessarily the success he reached. Very wise. As Will Smith is known for being very humble about his success, and with his focus on music, Jaden has very much been stepping away from acting, though he has been getting back into it via appearances on shows like Nashville and lending his voice to this series like the Netflix original anime Neo Yokio. But arguably the biggest reason that Jaden Smith hasn't been on the big screen in a long time, despite many parts being offered to him, is his mental state. To be clear, we're not saying that he's crazy, far from it, but he has been acting out a lot since his time on After Earth. He made changes to his look, his attitude was different, he was handling himself differently, and just as importantly, what he was talking about. Jaden apparently had become a conspiracy theorist and took a lot of note towards trashing traditional schools, saying it wasn't valid and that kids should be dropping out, which obviously doesn't make him very popular around parents. Plus, with major flops like After Earth and Neo Yokio, which only lasted 1 season, Jaden was blasted for his performance. You might just say that this was the fuel that Hollywood execs needed to no longer have to deal with the young man, because quite frankly, as a young adult, he was not that easy to control or handle, which may seem odd given certain Hollywood personalities, but trust me, it's a lot more than it looks. And it may just be that Jaden doesn't want to be a mega Hollywood star like his dad, and he could be subconsciously doing that so he doesn't get casted. We'll never really truly know, but more likely there are many things leading to this happening, and unless something changes, you will not be seeing Jaden on screen for a long time. So, what do you think? What do you think about Jaden Smith and why you don't see him on TV and movies anymore? Are you surprised about how his career has turned out, especially being such a young star with such a promising future? Do you think he's to blame, or is it something else? Let us know by commenting down below. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more of the latest updates.